when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Be successful. It's true. You will. So this week we are doing a quick review of the Pixel phones. We have a Pixel 4, one of the new ones, and we have a Pixel 3a, which is Ruairi's. And we're going to be primarily kind of talking about the difference from switching from Apple to Android and the kind of challenges of that for people. iPhone or Apple. And just sort of talking about some of the stuff that we really love about our Pixel phones. So what's your top favorite thing about your Pixel phone?
I would say this. Well, the last phone that I had was an iPhone 6, so that's a pretty good phone. But I mean,
True.
This fingerprint is so much better than the last one.
Is it?
Yeah, the last one I'd try 5 billion times, and it would be like, you're someone else's fingerprint, and I'm like.
So this one is a lot faster to activate.
And in the Apple one, I had to turn it on and then do my fingerprint. But on this,
show them where it is,
and bang, it's on.
Yeah, but show them where the fingerprint's on the back.
This is fingerprint. Yeah. It's here, so
it's a lot quicker.
Yeah,
my favorite thing about it is the camera. So the photos that you can take on this are just absolutely amazing. And that to me is pretty much, because obviously I'm into the video stuff and photography, that's pretty much the reason I bought it. Pixel 4 is €759, including VAT on Google right now. The Pixel 3a is only €329, and you get a similar camera with it. Not exactly the same, but a similar quality camera with it. I'm going to put up the tech spec below in the video if people want to do a comparison. But I like the widgets are so I can have a little Financial Times widget.
So if you hold down this, there'll be a button that says widgets.
Times.
So if I tap on widgets, it'll be Chrome stuff or telling the time.
Yeah, I've got a time one with different times around the world.
There's one that I like. It's Spotify. So I have one here. So if anything's playing Spotify, then
you can control it quickly from there.
So if I could tap on, also if you tap on any of the widgets, it'll go into the app.
Look at the camera.
It'll go into the app.
Yeah, that's cool. And then the other one was, the other two ones that I quite liked was the Google Assistant. So the Google Assistant
is better than Siri.
Is pretty good. It's better than Siri, we found. And also the Google Voice to Text. So one of the things, and I'm going to talk about in the dislike, is I don't like the keyboard. I found the keyboard on the iPhone easier. Now, we were saying maybe that's because of my fat fingers.
Yeah, you have fat fingers. I have kids' fingers.
You got little kids' fingers. So no, maybe not everybody will find the keyboard frustrating, but I found that I was kind of hitting the wrong button sometimes.
Yeah, that actually happens with me though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because if I type too fast,
I just think the keyboard is it's just different.
I don't know.
But the voice to text is amazing. That's really accurate.
But there is one thing that if you go into type a message, I think there's a Gboard thing.
And you can go in and change. No, you can't change it. I have changed. I know you've changed the color of it and stuff. But you can expand it and make it wider. And I did do that.
But what you can do is you can change it and see the keyboard's a bit smaller. So then it's for one hand, and you can change it to be on the left or right. Yeah. Or you can do the whole thing, so it's covering the whole keyboard.
Covering the whole keyboard, yeah. But the voice to text is extremely accurate. So you can actually just say to Google, if you want to type a message, so if I go in and I start a new chat, and I say I'm going to send a text message to somebody, when I start talking, then what I'm saying will basically be coming up on the screen. So it's really, really accurate.
Yeah, but it's not like a voice message, because on WhatsApp you can do the voicing, so they press play and it's like your voice talking. But then on that, it's it types it out,
converting it to text.
Types it out.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. I found it to be, when you're on and I've heard this from other people, when you're on the latest version of Android with Google, it can be a little bit buggy. It's like you're the kind of beta testers for Google. Now, Ruairi has not found that.
No,
you haven't had any freezing or resetting or okay.
Except for my games. That's a game, so that's different.
Yeah. But you
But
haven't...
not on like Spotify or like Chrome or nothing like that.
Your other apps.
Only one game.
Yeah, I found it actually on Google Hangouts, ironically. So what are the kind of major challenges then of switching from an iPhone, do you feel?
Well, for the 3A, I don't know if this is for...
Well, just no, Android in general, just switching from Apple to Android. Like I found losing iMessage was a challenge for me.
I choose WhatsApp.
Yeah. You're a WhatsApp.
Well, you want
so it doesn't matter.
The thing is, like, on your WhatsApp, all your history is gone.
Oh yeah, we were saying that it's not possible to migrate your history. So if you do move over, you can't bring your WhatsApp history.
But on like these messages, you can. Like on actual just messages.
Text messages. Yeah.
But and the home button's gone, which is kind of weird because when I had it, I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, wait, it's not there.
Where's the home button? Yeah. So that took a little bit getting used to.
So you can either use this, or if you have your fingerprint on, you can use this.
Yeah, I think the fingerprint is cool. Moving around the cursor, we found that more difficult on Android.
On the iPhone, you hold on the space bar and you can
the cursor appears.
And the cursor appears and you can just move it, yeah. But on this, if I'm typing, then I have to tap.
Is that
no, you just tap. I just tap.
And it works.
Yeah, but like on this, if I say just random stuff. But if I do this, say if I want to move it, yeah, I would have to like tap there, and
then select the little blue thing below. Is it?
No, I just have.
But there's a little blue yoke appears, so you can kind of move it around.
Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, like that.
Or green thing, sorry, in yours.
But I mean, like it's still quite difficult.
Yeah, it definitely isn't as simple as the iPhone.
And the problem is if you're doing like a big one, like a big message, then if you're doing it and like you have to be really precise, like when you tap. Yeah. So if you have big fingers, then you have to. Then it's like more difficult, since it could be like you could like if your fingers like I don't know this, but I'd be like here. And
then we were just talking about having to reinstall apps. So when you move from iPhone, you might lose some apps that don't exist or aren't as good. Yeah.
Or like one of my games, I had to restart the whole game.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
frustrating. Don't want to lose your place in the game. Losing FaceTime was kind of a big thing for me anyway. Ruairi just uses WhatsApp, so again, not a big deal. I installed Google Duo and I got my family to use that, so actually that was fine. Everybody's kind of using Google Duo now. I bought the Google case for me. Yeah, you hold up for me.
It just like slip.
It is the slippiest case I have ever had in my life. It's crazy. But just here, even if you have it like flat in your hand, it just slides. So do not buy the Google case from them. And then I bought this one, which brand is not written on it. And this case is quite good, but it's very, very small. Now that was the design of the case. I didn't really expect it to be as small as it was. So it's very neat if you're kind of heading out, but it doesn't give a huge amount of protection.
Yeah.
And then the final case that I got, the lovely wooden finish on it. This is from Moose, that's it, M-O-U-S. And I'll link to all of the links for these in the video. And I absolutely love this case. Now it is quite heavy as far as cases go. I mean, compared with that guy, or your one. That one is just like non-existent. But it does offer a huge amount of protection. Very easy to take in and out. It offers a huge amount of protection.
But it makes it a big clump
for your
like,
phone. Compared to yours, like when yours is in the case, there is definitely a weight difference I've found between the two.
Oh yeah, yours is a lot heavier. Yeah. Like is yours
But also you can drop this from like a meter and it will be okay. And also it came with a screen protector as well.
Yeah. So I was walking around. Yeah. I dropped my phone on concrete. It landed like this, and there was no crack.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was completely fine.
When did this happen?
Well,
why did you let your phone drop?
3 times in the same day. I choose this.
Android all the way.
I choose Android.
I think we'll end on that.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. See you next week. Bye.
I might not be here.